All your endeavors add to the equation.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about...
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how. I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm...
Yes! Now this is definitely taking...
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate.
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher.
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment.
The rumors about your department. They said if there are any hints of truth to that. I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
That you are who you are, and are standing right and have been here for years. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me, that ridiculous little functionary upended my existence.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that. I cannot be party to this, but not...
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely... This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. No more deception. No more lies. Time...
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. Best search her office. Someone clearly was.
Well, you sure cut them. That was breathtaking and hilarious. What artistry! What subterfuge! What aim!
Yep. I've got her following me right now. I did no such thing. I just followed the rules. Who did you declare was a liar?
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look. Used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Yeah.
Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
Yep.
I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could be... I propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Don't leave me waiting there too long, Commander.
Excellent. Well, then.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome receptions here. Well, regardless.
Oh. You get a new device. It's not hard. Yeah.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry, 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing.
I'm so close to leveling up.
It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally.
Oh, I probably should soon.
Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
The end
It degrades this medical sequence closely. She will resort to a violent assault. Pointlessly.
Locator is charged.
Of all things, my decision, you're not with the order. Cannot understand.
I beg to differ. I likely understand any analytical or theoretical given.
Simply being spotted in the field. One would be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for unifying the section.
This is a good mission.
I'm accustomed to this sort of sight when I leave a facility, not when I enter one.
My perspective, if the order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solve the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and endlessly in its operating should end.
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
But surely, over time, these deviations would subside. Though I do not seek the abolition of free will, no. No, it needs open my eyes. The order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are politics cannot find us, but certainty cannot spread. And no one, give up, walks in. Herbal art plans, just a... What? Do you not understand the present situation? coward would strap an explosive device to himself? That's not all this. All the debris, completing the work of my explosives is important. It matters. Debris agrees.
You'll come back. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
0.36 cubed, divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you...
Yes, based on your presumed body weight, I'd say multiply.
I was unaware that Victor, that is, Archivist Clemens, requested aid. Did he? I hope you're here to help regardless. That would be nice.
This poor fool's even turned on doing himself and
Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something... he's like a wire stretched beyond its breaking point. Never a harsh word to anyone, but being in his presence, well, he's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or... And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds. 3 days ago, the range was inundated with fiends. Cultists, I believe. I've seen few firsthand. But that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. It's a shame the facility is in
I got the
shambles.
keys to his quarters. How do I get there?
Render the cultists far easier for one to locate. If I'm still alive in a week, I'll put in a suggestion. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays given off by all living beings. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it. I appreciate your aid.
Bodily trauma soon.
There's the N-ray device that Exemplar Foxworth mentioned.
The rift is my gateway to transcendence. My fire is the key.
Readying assault protocol. Engaging combat protocol.
Mitigating the threat. Torpification in progress.
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so difficult. You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest override panel. Try not to electrocute yourself. I appreciate...
Doors open. Time to make a way.
Nice.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Confronting threat. Health benefits available at your request. This unit.
Unworthy. Advancing to hasten their demise. There you are.
Yeah.
Torpificator at ready status.
Closing in. I'm coming for you.
Sequencing strategy aided by low acceptable parameters. Negative. Pharmaceutical zero. Standing by with life support.
Can't attack what's not there. Locking them down. They're benumbed.
You leave at once.
You cannot remain here. Complication after it was all well and good to end those cultists' suffering. But that was but the barest tip of the danger present in this facility. I have nothing to say. You're here to stop me. But I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. My work is humane and you must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me. No, don't you understand? If my work is forestalled in any way, I have been forced to enact. I beg you, leave immediately.
It's a comm device, but I don't recognize the technology. Might be something these cultists use for encryption.
We must increment some sciences accordingly. Our forces have taken over the market. The reason for executing. The rest did not go. As long as we prevent behavior and rejecting. But the mother controls the rent we have them. 3, 4, 1, 4, 5. I will continue my work from here, supplying obviously everything she needs for our plan to succeed. And delaying the HK our headquarters too. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous economy on our sacred land.
These lions are very good at controlling fear with we could be. I can understand the fear of them. We should move them.
Combat-related activities. Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
What's this?
Victor, I fully understand the dead is but if we and the long but Victor, I full dead is dead but if we and the long but
Ooh, I just got a really good flaw. Yeah. Can I tell you what it is? Travel through the N-ray range has left you fundamentally changed. Whenever you take damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional N-ray damage and automatically become camouflaged. Effects. Whenever you take damage, there's a 5% chance you become camouflaged automatically, but take an additional 5% of your max health as N-ray damage. Camouflaged, invisible to enemies, and deal bonus damage. Yes, I'm trying to find it. I'm coming for it right now.
We killed every traitor in their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
I understand true
transcendence. They were operating. We should leave the doors and fall clear.
Engaging hostile life
How do I get to it? Oh, it's right here. Haha. Science 5, Melee 5, Observation 3. I sure do. It's mine! Wow, it's cool. No.
Not friendly life form detected.
friend of friends, or a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. I hardly believe my eyes. I didn't think I would be leaving this room. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, yet he would be untouched. Excellent. He won't be so smug once I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing process. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live. Moving survived as most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, and they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat, and because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant. Oh, believe me, this is...
Five science and 5 melee.
My holdout. I once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption.
They didn't even have enough to set them. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him right behind you.
Did you take Aza? You didn't take the crazy girl from that place I told you where to find the sniper? Did you kill her? Oh, and she said no. Oh, shit. You sent her... She went back to your ship? She said no when I told her to go back to my ship. That's interesting. She was here at the N-ray range when I got here. And now she's on my squad. She's actually really good. And she does... You said you have Marisol? That's good. Yeah. Yeah. That's where I found her. The crazy girl? I thought you sent her back to your ship. Oh. Why do you keep Val? Oh. Yeah, the other girl that I was keeping around gave me a healing ability. I logged off. I have to wake up early. I have to get there before my first client so I can wash my cake.
Pulsificator at ready status. Emergency protocol syringes fine.
Yeah.
Trauma soon.
Yeah.
N-rays discerned.
Yeah.
Alright, the nails are short. I had to. It left me no choice. Victor?
You, my entreaties, were never going to pierce your stubborn will.
Alright,
Not when
tell
we
me
spoke
every
before,
step of the
not
way.
when you reached my traps. I should have guessed. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia. To ensure
Yep.
the future.
Strapped
we
up like a
must both
suicide bomber.
I was warned that you would attempt to. You would use subterfuge. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of want has nothing to do with it. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. You read my terminal. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this
I
was
want to
made.
know your dialogue options and what
I'd
you
like
pick.
to understand any analytical or theoretical justification you claim to have better than you do, scientician.
I heard tell of an Order operative recently being spotted in the field. A legendary figure who'd been absent for years. One who'd be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for humankind's ascension. That's you, isn't it? The end point?
You are correct, Victor.
That's not the one I'm saying,
and
but
I'm
yeah,
well
I think
equipped to
it'll work.
understand your reasoning, should it be sound.
Very well. Very well. I can spare
No.
words with you. Explain my perspective.
No.
Won't prevent me from doing what I must. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end. But surely, over time, these deviations would subside? Though I do not seek the abolition, DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray. What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself? No, that's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work of my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees.
Which one did you choose?
I
No.
don't want to admit it. As we've spoken, I've fought harder and harder to justify what we're doing.
Is that what you said?
But
What did he say? I chose the other one.
I can't fight you any longer. I still believe there are
He didn't know DeVries
acceptable
did.
risks, acceptable losses. But all of this
That's good. He didn't.
is beyond acceptable.
He didn't know DeVries did that.
Going along.
It was a surprise to him.
But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine is at an end.
She lied to him about what he was doing. Nice.
I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been... I found a way to, via the use of... DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, you certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again. Before I leave, here, a key to my private quarters.
The doorway to it is just below that platform you're standing on, and it's like a little air vent. I had to Google how to find it.
My fellow Loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery. But the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
It appears Seer Riley has committed an act of unforeseen betrayal. Immediate intervention at the monastery is advised.
Yeah, there's really not much in that room. I was very disappointed. Just a bit long. Which one is it? Yeah, I took it. Do you think there's going to be another mission after this? Like another planet? I hope so. I think I might get the expansions. Yeah. I said no to that one. No. Yeah. I think I've only accepted one, maybe two. I got a claw option for scavenging, and it was like